Have you ever considered the profound impact that Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, has had on world history? He's not just a figure from the past, but a beacon of light whose life and teachings continue to guide millions of people today. Across the vast canvas of human history, Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, stands as a paragon of virtue, his influence transcending time and space. His character, marked by honesty, integrity, and kindness, served as a guiding light for his contemporaries and continues to illuminate the path for generations to come. His boundless mercy, his commitment to social justice, his role as an educator and mentor, his unparalleled forgiveness and tolerance, and his championing of women's rights have all left an indelible mark on the world. So join us as we embark on this exploration, delving into the life of Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, to understand why he is revered by millions as a paragon of virtue and humanity. Born in the city of Mecca in the year 570 AD, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was known for his impeccable character from a young age. Raised in a society riddled with tribal conflicts and moral corruption, he emerged as a beacon of honesty and integrity. A young boy, orphaned and under the care of his uncle, he grew into a man who would alter the course of history. His early life was marked by a commitment to truthfulness and trustworthiness, earning him the titles of Al-Amin, the trustworthy, and Al-Sadiq, the truthful. These were not mere titles, but reflections of his character, his commitment to truth, and his unwavering reliability. He was a man of his word, a trait that would later form the foundation of his prophethood and teachings, but his character was not just about honesty and integrity, it was also about compassion, generosity, and humility. He was known to help the needy, to treat everyone with kindness and respect, regardless of their social status or wealth. His humility was profound. He lived simply, despite the wealth and power he could have claimed. His character extended to his professional life as well. As a successful merchant, he was known for his fair dealings and just treatment of others. His reputation for honesty was such that people would entrust their possessions to him, confident in his integrity. But perhaps the most telling aspect of his character was his moral courage. In a society where moral corruption was rampant, he stood firm, refusing to partake in the prevalent injustices. His unwavering commitment to what was right, even in the face of adversity, set him apart. Prophet Muhammad's character was not just an individual trait, it was a social force, a catalyst for change. His honesty, integrity, and compassion were not just commendable traits but also the building blocks for a just and equitable society. Even before his prophethood, his character was a guiding light, illuminating the path for generations to come. At the age of 40, Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, began receiving revelations from Allah, marking the beginning of his prophethood. This was a turning point not just for him, but for the entire world. His teachings, rooted in compassion and justice, would transform society and continue to guide millions to this day. First and foremost, Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, emphasized the importance of mercy, compassion, and kindness. He taught that strength isn't exhibited by overpowering others but by mastering one's own anger. He was a living testament to this teaching, exhibiting boundless mercy and compassion towards all beings, regardless of their background or beliefs. Beyond being a prophet, Muhammad, PBUH, was an exceptional educator and mentor. He provided guidance on various aspects of life, from spirituality and morality to economics and governance. His teachings were not confined to religious matters alone but encompassed all facets of life, offering a comprehensive guide to living a balanced and fulfilling life. In a society marked by ignorance, Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, ignited the flame of knowledge. His teachings transformed the once ignorant society of Mecca into a beacon of knowledge and enlightenment. He encouraged the pursuit of knowledge, emphasizing that it was a duty incumbent upon every Muslim, male and female. Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, also championed social justice, breaking down the barriers of inequality and discrimination that plague society. He taught that all individuals, irrespective of their social status, race, or ethnicity, were equal in the eyes of Allah. His teachings laid the foundation for a pluralistic and just society where the rights and dignity of all individuals were upheld. Through his teachings, Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, emphasized the importance of community and brotherhood. He taught that Muslims are like a single body, feeling the pain when any part of it suffers. This sense of community and brotherhood has continued to bind Muslims together, fostering unity and solidarity. His teachings continue to guide millions around the world, providing principles for a just and harmonious society. Prophet Muhammad's PBUH message is a beacon of light, illuminating the path for those seeking guidance, wisdom, and peace. Despite facing adversity and persecution, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, displayed unparalleled forgiveness and tolerance. Let's delve into the heart of this extraordinary virtue by highlighting key incidents from his life. His magnanimity wasn't just a personal trait, but a defining characteristic of his prophethood, serving as a timeless lesson for all of humanity. One of the most striking instances of his forgiveness occurred during the conquest of Mecca. Imagine this: Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, returning to his birthplace, a city from which he and his followers had been brutally exiled. Upon his return, he was not a vengeful conqueror but a merciful victor. He did not seek retribution from the Meccans, who had once tormented him and his followers. Instead, he forgave them, embodying the Quranic verse, "Show forgiveness, enjoin what is good, and turn away from the foolish." In another instance, a woman who would throw trash in his path every day, disappeared one day. Rather than feeling relief or satisfaction, the Prophet, peace be upon him, chose to check on her, only to find her unwell. His reaction was not one of bitterness or resentment. Instead, he offered help and comfort, demonstrating an extraordinary level of tolerance and compassion. Even in times of personal grief, his tolerance was remarkable. When his son Ibrahim passed away, a solar eclipse occurred. The people thought it was a sign of divine mourning, but the Prophet, peace be upon him, corrected them, saying, "The sun and the moon are two signs amongst the signs of Allah. They do not eclipse because of someone's death or life." He did not exploit the situation or the people's ignorance, but used it as a teaching moment, showcasing his tolerance and wisdom. These incidents, among many others, stand as testament to Prophet Muhammad's, peace be upon him, unwavering forgiveness and tolerance. His life serves as a beacon, guiding us towards a path of understanding, compassion, and reconciliation, even in the face of adversity. His approach has become a timeless lesson in the power of forgiveness and reconciliation. Long before the concept of women's rights was recognized, Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, was championing the rights of women. In a society where women were often marginalized and oppressed, Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, was a beacon of change. He brought forth teachings that were revolutionary for the time, advocating for the rights and dignity of women. His teachings shattered the shackles of societal norms, setting a new standard that would echo through the ages. Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, was vocal in his condemnation of female infanticide, a common practice in pre-Islamic Arabia. He declared it a grave sin, emphasizing the value of every life, regardless of gender. This was one of his earliest stands against gender-based discrimination, a testament to his commitment to equality and justice. He also strongly advocated for women's education. Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, once said, "Seeking knowledge is a duty upon every Muslim, male and female." His emphasis on education was a powerful message, demonstrating that women, like men, have the right to knowledge and enlightenment. Moreover, he acknowledged women's economic rights, emphasizing their right to own and manage property independently. He also recognized their right to work and earn a living, further empowering women and enabling them to have control over their own resources. In the realm of family life, Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, encouraged men to treat their wives with kindness and respect. He said, "The best among you are those who are best to their wives." His teachings laid the groundwork for a more balanced and equitable relationship between husband and wife. His teachings not only elevated the status of women in society, but also transformed the way they were perceived. Women were no longer seen as mere possessions or burdens, but as individuals with rights and freedoms. Prophet Muhammad's teachings on women's rights were not limited to his own time and culture. They have transcended borders and centuries, inspiring and empowering women worldwide. They continue to guide and influence discussions on women's rights and gender equality, even today. His teachings continue to be a source of empowerment for women worldwide. The life of Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, stands as a testament to values of compassion, justice, and mercy. His exemplary character, as evident in his honesty, integrity, and kindness, continues to guide and inspire countless souls. His teachings, which emphasize mercy to all beings, the championing of social justice, and the preservation of women's rights, have left an indelible mark on the world. Prophet Muhammad's role as an educator and mentor transformed the society of Mecca, turning it into a beacon of knowledge and enlightenment. In the face of adversity, his unparalleled forgiveness and tolerance have become timeless lessons for us all. His life's work and teachings have laid the foundation for a world where compassion, justice, and mercy are paramount. His legacy, encapsulated in the profound wisdom and teachings he left behind, continues to reverberate across the globe. His legacy continues to guide and inspire millions, truly making him a paragon of virtue and a beacon of light for humanity.